I am a big fan of supplementation, and I take a lot of different supplements because nowadays I know there are so many people who say, oh, you can get everything you need from nutrition and lifestyle, but you really can't nowadays, not with the way modern lifestyles are, unless you are someone who sleeps a perfect 8 hours every night, who isn't exposed to any pollution, who has minimal screen time, who eats 30 plus different types of fruit and veg across a single week, who has enough sunlight to get all of their vitamin D requirements throughout the year. We need support. Now, I'm the first to say that complex supplement routines like mine do need specialist guidance, and I have had specialist guidance on what I take. So what I'm going to talk you through today are parts of my routine that I think are things that everyone can think about. So first up are omega-3s and 369s. So I take both, which is a personal thing to do with how I absorb them. Now, the ones that I take are by a brand called Nutri. It's designed by a nutritional therapist. Omega-3s are part of the membrane of every single cell in the human body, and they're crucial for your skin health. It's something I really recommend that everyone who's got a skin condition like acne, eczema or rosacea is on, because not only does it help to lock moisture into your cells by supporting the lipid barrier, but they're also really anti-inflammatory, so it's great for those inflammatory skin conditions. But it's also been shown on studies that omega-3s are really helpful for both your brain and cognitive health and your heart health because of their anti-inflammatory nature. So these are ones I really would consider. Next up, vitamin D. Now, you can get vitamin D as D2 or D3, and I would recommend looking into vitamin D3 supplement because it's more bioavailable, more easily absorbed. Vitamin D can be found in some dietary sources, but in really quite low amounts, and most of us need quite a significant dose of 2,000 to 3,000 or more units every single day. The sun in the UK just isn't strong enough for us to make vitamin D most of the year round. It's the UVB radiation that's important for making vitamin D, and we don't have enough in the UK between September and May, so absolutely everybody should be on it between those months. Over the summer months, if you're someone who works outside or is outside a lot, then sure, you can take a break for those 4 months over summer, but the rest of the year you should be on it. If you're taking it long term, you should also be taking a combined supplement with other fat-soluble vitamins, so A, K and E. And the one that I recommend is by Allergy Research Group, and it's got all of those things in it. The exact dose that you need will vary significantly between individuals. It can depend on your age, it can depend on your gender, your fat composition, and also on the colour of your skin, because the darker your skin is, the less UVB you allow to penetrate through your skin, and therefore the less vitamin D you can make. And also age, sorry, I should have said the older we are, the more we need. Another really good one to think about is a magnesium supplement. So I take a good quality magnesium citrate by Nutri. Many people think magnesium citrate's one to use for gut issues, that if you need help with gut motility, that it's a good choice. Actually, that very much depends on the bulking agents that are in the supplement, so that's not the case with the one that I take. But there are many different forms of magnesium: magnesium glycinate, magnesium malate, magnesium gluconate, so lots and lots of different forms that might suit you. Magnesium is great for sleep. It's also, again, an important cofactor for so many different cellular functions in the human body, and one that I really would recommend looking at. Zinc is another one I take. Over the winter months, it's great because it again helps to boost immunity, but it's also a good one to be on if you've got inflammatory skin conditions like acne, rosacea, and also for people who've got thyroid issues, it can be an important choice, and that's part of the reason why I take it. Vitamin C is another great one through the winter months, brilliant for our immune system, but also just good for collagen production and lots of other functions like that. I take a liposomal supplement. Altrint do a brilliant one which is in a sachet form, and Nutri do a capsule liposomal supplement which is excellent and easy to take. If I feel like I'm coming down with a cold or a flu, one of my hacks is that I will take 8 of them, 8 times my normal dose, and I'll really supercharge the content of vitamin C in my body, and that really helps me stave most things off. Collagen supplementation is another one that I think is really important, and there are a couple of brands that I really rate. I love Absolute Collagen, which has got brilliant independent double-blind placebo-controlled clinical study data, and I also really like the Nutri Evercol, which has a mixture of hydrolyzed collagen as well as hydrolyzed elastin, which is unique. I also supplement to boost my NAD+ levels using a product called Nuchido Time Plus, and this supports both my precursors of of NAD as well as my cellular recycling and how well my NAD in my body is reused. And NAD plus degrades from the moment you're born. So by the age of 20, you've got half of what you did at birth. By the age of 40, that's halved again. Around that sort of stage, you'll notice less physical energy, less brain energy. It's kind of your cellular energy overall. So I supplement with that religiously, and I really notice the difference, especially in how focused I feel. Probiotics are another really important one. Probiotics have so many roles. It's not just about your gut health. Your gut health actually impacts on your skin health, it impacts on your brain health, it impacts on your immunity enormously. So by taking a good quality probiotic, you're supporting all of those other body functions. It's important to look for one with lots of different strains of bacteria in it, and also enough bacteria, which is measured in colony forming units. A few that I think are great are BioCult. You may need to take a few of these capsules to get an adequate dose, but what's in them is excellent. I also really rate Simprove, which is 70 billion CFUs. It's a very high dose of probiotics, and that one's been a real game changer for me. If this content has been useful for you, please give it a thumbs up or send me a little message below, and please do subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this.